Gans in the house.
Am I transmitting?
You're transmitting successfully.
All right. Very good. Thanks for having me. My name is Ellis Andrews, and I know just where I stand. Descended from the Puritans who colonized this land. There's an old abandoned factory with our name up there in bricks. I've been sending out my resumes and hoping something sticks. Tradition is the power of trusting fate to hand me some good fortune when the hour is getting late. But work has not been steady since the dot bust of '01, and the fear of disappearing is preempting all my fun. My chores. I'm the hero of my movie, just like you must be in yours. 20 years since graduation, I'm still searching for my groove and an outlet for my skills when the economy salary alone. This family's failing fortunes may be more than I can take. I am married to a decent man who cannot get a My name is Elvis Android, and I don't care what you think. My most unanswered prayer is beam me up, this planet stinks. The power of tradition is the power to prevent. When genocidal profit is the task to which you're made. When my optimism falters, I just turn on channel 2 to wallow in nostalgia for a life I never knew. My fathers have made a mess out of this place. If I had the wherewithal, I'd checkered flag the human I have a record of mine called "The Ones That Look the Weirdest Taste the Best."
Nice.
This is on an album called "You Are Here." When I've been working on my issues, I've had a big breakthrough. Said I've been working on my issues, I've had a big breakthrough. And I have come to the conclusion that my problem is you. nurture my resentments until they're 10 feet high. I'm gonna nurture my resentments until they're 10 feet high. I'm gonna take a dose of poison and wait for you to die. Some nasty rumors about the evil you do. I'm gonna start some nasty rumors about the evil you do. This will say more about me than it does about you. Well, I got more I'd like to tell you. Yes, I'm a barrel of fun. Stop now, because our hour is done. There is no cure for my condition. My disposition is sour. There is no cure for my condition. My disposition is sour. I should expect a happy ending for $200 an hour.
Nice playing, man.
I've been playing a show online every day since April 4th of last year, so I'm warmed up as hell, man. It's been great for my chops, I have to say, and I'm also used to this, right? It's not an alien form for me because I've been doing it every freaking day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a weird thing, you know. I'm not sure I want to play standing up again. I'm really enjoying sitting here in my studio and having the option of hitting two pedals at the same time because I'm sitting down. You know, that's got a lot of potential for me as a performer. And I'm also, you know, not getting any younger, so maybe I won't go back out on the road again once the coast is clear. I don't know. I'm enjoying the hell out of this, I have to say. So let me see. I have another song from, what's this, from my first record, which is called Home by Morning. Please be easy with me. It's been a long time, you see, since I've been taken down without a smile. I've been rambling around and I'm just back in town, but I'll only be here for a while. So welcome home, you're traveling. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. Once again, welcome home, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands, and you know he loves you. I've had cold-hearted women when my head was spinning, and I have not once been satisfied. Now I'll stay on down the road with my unsteady load till I've paid what I owe and claimed my pride. So welcome home, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. Once again, welcome home, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. And you know he loves you. Rain on my windshield, the sun in your hair. I can't help wondering if you still live there. Now I've got to believe you'll be waiting for me. And welcome home, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. Once again, welcome home, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. And you know he loves you, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. Once again, welcome home, your traveling man. He's got more in his heart than in his hands. And you know he loves you.
Very sweet. Very nice.
Nice song.
Thank you. Playing with headphones on is weird. I'm going to have to take them off when I play my next song here. I guess we got like 10 minutes left, right? 8 minutes? How much time I got?
You know,
Well,
I don't know because I'm not hearing from our headliner, so you might have a lot more time if you want it.
Well, all right. I'll play this longish one and then we'll see how it goes. This is actually on that first record again, Home by Morning, which my friend Eric Rollins and I put out in 1998. I'm actually in the process of remixing it. It's been really fun. We took the ADATs and stuck them into the computer, and you know, being 25 years wiser. It's been, and having 25 years of technology improvements, you know, it's been really, really fun to go back and revisit those performances, and they were pretty good to begin with, so it's been a really gratifying experience. Plus, as Rick was saying, you know, being in the studio is just such fun. I love doing that. So we remixed this one last week. Sometimes I can't remember where I'm going. My inspiration slips away. Sometimes I'd like to be that river flowing, then I'd know I'm gonna make it home someday. Excuse me, I've this messed up thing on my looper. Living on an island in the mighty Hooker River seems a little faster than it did just yesterday. We used to be afraid of falling in when we were children. I jumped and let it carry me away. Sometimes I can't remember where I'm going. My inspiration slips away. Sometimes I'd like to be that river flowing, and I know I'm gonna make it home someday. Thunder on the ridge top and the Hooker River coursing. Skies hanging low with clouds like smoke thrown up from hell. Devil knows the reason for my trouble with the weather. Lord knows where it's coming from, the rain that never fell. Sometimes I can't remember where I'm going. My inspiration slips away. Sometimes I'd like to be that river flowing, and I know I'm gonna make it home someday. Walk along the riverside and hear the water working. Rage against the rapids rising higher every day. Ain't no sense pretending I won't have to beat it somehow. Tear my house down, build a raft, and ride it come what may. Sometimes I can't remember where I'm going. My inspiration slips away. Sometimes I'd like to be that river flowing, and I know I'm gonna make it home someday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Sounds good.
Yes.
I'll do a shorter one now. We'll see how the time goes. Have you heard from your people yet?
They just joined.
All right then. Okay, one more for me then. This is on my most recent record, Drop the Bone. And it's in memory of an actual human being, a wonderful guy named Earl Crabb, who is a minor character in a lot of wonderful stories. He was friends with, he like went to summer camp with Bob Dylan in the 50s and hung out in Cambridge in the 1960s and knew people like Reverend Gary Davis and stuff like that. And he came out here to Berkeley, and I met him through a computer network called The Well back in the 80s, and we became good friends. He was just a wonderful, sweet guy always had a camera, was a great photographer. He shot some record covers for me and took pictures at my wedding. But he was also just a music guy, and he knew a million people. And when he died, way too freaking young, a few years ago, they had a memorial for him at the Freight and Salvage in Berkeley, and I wasn't able to be there because of a previously scheduled vacation. And on the day of this thing it was attended by Maria Muldaur and Jeff Muldaur and Jim Queskin and Country Joe McDonald and a zillion people, and I would just love to have been there. The Cleanliness and Godliness Skiffle Band were there, and Earl he was just that kind of guy. So many people loved him, you know, and I was not there at that party. But while I was not there, I was snorkeling in Hawaii. Poor me, I know. But I was in the water while this thing was going on, a few, time zones to the east of me, and I got out of the water with this song coming out of me, and I wrote this song. I swear to God, it happened during the celebration at the Freight and Salvage, and if it turns out that isn't true, I'm sticking with the story anyway. This song is called Be Like Earl, and it's in memory of Earl Crabb. Earl Crabb was a brilliant man, a gentleman and generous. His Rolodex was heavy, and his attic was voluminous. He had a million tales to tell, and every one was true. I'm a better man for knowing him, and a better friend to you. Earl Crabb was an easy man, a laughing man and sociable. To stand before his camera was to be well viewed and notable. He had a million friends, you know, and everyone was real. A friend of Earl's is a friend of mine, that's just the way I feel. Let's ignore the dominant paradigm. Practice random kindness all the time. Treat our customers like neighbors, not the other way around. A little more share this planet, and a little less stand your ground. This world would be a better place for every boy and girl if we all did our best to be like Earl. Software man when very few were doing it. He made this world a better place, enhancing and improving it. I know I'm not the only one who's benefited thus, so I'm making it my mission to pass on his gifts to us. Let's ignore the dominant paradigm. Practice random kindness all the time. Treat our customers like neighbors, not the other way around. A little more share this planet, and a little less stand your ground. This world would be a better place for every boy and girl if we all did our best to be like Earl. Well, I have done my very best to be as kind as Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Thank you, David. Awesome job.
Thank you.
So great. So we are going to head on over to the Puffball Collective. They are ready. I know they're here. They've been talking to me. I'm a little confused. I don't see any kind of video. Hold on. I think they're here. I can make them a co-host. Okay. Give Give us some waiting room music. Yeah, the Puffball Collective is having some technical difficulties. They just told me. So if you don't mind playing a little bit more.
Are you talking to me? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I wrote this song in collaboration with a musician named Scott Guberman, who's in the house band at Terrapin Crossroads over in San Rafael, and he's a big deadhead who moved out here from Connecticut to play hippie music at Terrapin Crossroads. And he lives in Fairfax, and he's got a wife and a kid, and he's living this idealized-looking hippie life. And I came over, he invited me over to his house to write a song one day, and I had this germ, I had this one line, this hook, that I literally had kicking around for like 25 years, and I had never done anything with it, and I just thought this is the perfect thing to do with this guy who lives in this house. And this is the song we came up with. It's called The Town That Still Believes in Magic. Oops. In the town that still believes in magic, children play and laughter fills the air. It's a trip beyond imagination, a lovely place to have your soul repaired. In the town that still believes in magic, music is the language of our peace. Every day is cause for celebration, harmony, perspective, and release. Celebrate the ties that bind, leave your fear and dread behind, and rise. in the town that still believes in magic. People still buy records in the store. The concert hall is filled with people listening. You don't find that too often anymore. No, you don't find that too often anymore. No, you don't find that too often anymore. You don't find that too often anymore.
Bravo. Awesome. Thank you, David.